A pretty disappointing match, as you can imagine. We frankly weren't ready to play, and credit to Davenport for being ready to play and doing what they needed to do to win. As kind of we said in the locker room after the game, I think the players are responsible for executing, and I'm responsible for putting them in a position to win and to execute and be prepared. And I think we fell short on both fronts there.
What do you feel like was different from last night to today?
Well, our serve pass game changed dramatically. I thought we were poor in our serve receive and in the backcourt, and also in our serving. We missed way too many, and when we were serving in, they weren't very aggressive or necessarily to the zones we wanted. On the flip side of that, I thought Davenport served very well and had us scrambling in the backcourt in a way that really took us out of what we do well. And credit to Lindy and Casey for putting up a good match on our end, considering it's kind of how much just the amount of ball control we lacked there.
Talk about their block, because it's such a difficult thing to get around, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think at some moments in that match we were taking, maybe swings that we would like back, but Davenport did a good job shutting us down at times, and we had our moments too. But they were going to the right people in the right moments, and we didn't make the adjustments we maybe needed to make in order to win.
You touched on Lindy's performance. She puts up 15 kills, hits over 300. Certainly different from last night. How much of a positive is that to have her having this kind of success right now when your team needs her to?
Yeah, regardless of the numbers, Lindy's going to give everything. But you're right. She had a good match for us here, and I think between that and what Casey did, and Tricia probably too, number wise, but it was a collective, short. We just fell short as a team. But I guess it makes it a little more disappointing when you have a couple players really having good matches, and we just didn't have her back the whole time.
How much of this right now is the youth of this group, especially without Meg and McKenna and Kate, who have been major pieces for you all of last year, and right now are sitting on the bench because they're injured? Yeah,
that was a big part. I think our youth showed today in a way that we hadn't seen all season. And it's not to say it's one group's fault or any one person or collection of people. We win together, we lose together. But there were times where we looked young, and some of that inexperience kind of showed in moments that we had a hard time getting ourselves out of.
It seemed like in all three sets there was a run they went on that you guys couldn't recover from. What did you see that they did to maybe exploit you guys? Yeah, we had I think it's rows 5 and 6 there. I mean, there were a couple of rotations where we were having a hard time getting out of it offensively and on the defensive side. Volleyball is a weird sport that way. It's kind of rotation by rotation, and the personnel you have there, and in a couple of spots there, they had our number, and the run got away from us, and then we kind of added to it and compounded it in a way where maybe we had the pass we needed, and then we just didn't take the shot we wanted to. So we'll learn from it. We'll get over it, and we'll get better for it. But I think it's a step backwards here today, and I think we all know that.
Talk about what 17 was doing in her serve that was difficult for you guys to pick up.
Yeah, speed and accuracy. I mean, I think that I could just kind of sense, and I wondered how we would come in today's match, foot speed wise, and just getting behind the ball, and we were having a hard time getting behind the ball and serve receive.